How's it going, good people? Now, one of the questions I get asked all the time, and I have for months and months on end now, and I've been putting it off, is about my loadout and what do I use for my airsoft loadout. The reason I put it off is because it's just so hard to pinpoint my exact loadout. It changes all the time. It changes depending on where I play, what weapon I'm using, etc. So that's why I kind of put it off, because it's just so hard to do. I've got loads of stuff scattered over the floor that I'm going to show you. You guys want a detail, so you're going to get detail down to my underwear. Believe it. Let's start off with my under base layer that you can see here. Obviously, I'm not wearing a ghillie suit at the moment. This was £8 from AliExpress. You have to order 2 sizes up because the Chinese are smaller people, but they double their sizes or whatever. So this is an XXL, and I normally take a size large. I'll show you what these are for shortly. Some of you may know, but I'll show you what they're for when I've got my ghillie on and my gloves on. And it's Multicam Tropic. It's nice and cool in the summertime, and nice and sort of elasticated as well. Here you can see these goofy looking things. These are my braces. Now these help to keep my trousers up. Now I combine these braces with a really good belt. How many times are you airsoft and you crawl along the floor, jumping in ditches and stuff like that, and your trousers kind of fall down a little bit? They're a bit uncomfortable, aren't they? Stuff goes down the back of your trousers into your arse crevice and stuff like that. You don't want that, do you? So braces, these braces just elasticated, and they keep my trousers, in combination with the belt, keep my trousers in the best position. Never have any trouble with having to pull my trousers up all the time, because I'm crawling over the floor loads and loads. These are really cheap off Amazon, like £6-7 or whatever. So I don't know, it's like $8-10, something like that. And that's how they fit at the back. They just clip onto your trousers at the top, and that's how they're at the front. Just clip on at the trousers on the front. Unclip ever so easy if you need them to, but they come off like that. In case you want to take them off at all for any reason mid-game, they come off very easily. The belt I use is a very, very strong type belt. Generic brand, I don't know what it is, but it's very strong, very robust, and very comfortable as well. It doesn't dig in anywhere at all. I've had it for years now, and it really does a nice job. Let's go down to the trousers, or the pants if you're in America. We call pants underwear here in the UK, so when you Americans talk about wearing your pants, it's kind of weird, because you're like talking about your underpants. Anyway, so these were Emerson gear, and I've dyed them with like a brown type dye. They didn't turn out too well when I'd done them a few years back, but as they've got dirty and filthier, they are starting to look, or they've started to look, really nice and a natural colour. Now these trousers are trimmed up with some halo screen, some cottons, and some other just general bits of material on there as well, and they've never been washed. You don't wash your ghillie stuff. Do not ever wash your ghillie stuff. It soaks up all that nature and starts looking natural, looking really good. They might stink a little bit, but no one's going to see you. And who cares? Most airsofters stink anyway, don't they? So yeah, smell like nature. On these trousers as well, I've added some material. They are just about the right length, but if I'm... Hello Pixie, do you want to come and say hello to the camera? Hello! They're just about the right length, but if I'm kneeling or crawling or something, trousers can easily ride up your leg a little bit, can't they? So it's just that little bit of extra length, and the extra length goes over my boots as well. Just covers any bare skin that may be showing. It's just about another 6-7 inches of material added to the bottom. They are like glued on with a carpet glue, I think I used to glue the extra material on there. I do have the option in these of putting knee pads in if I want to, but I find when I'm crawling all over the floor, knee pads do get caught up and do come off, and I lose them quite frequently. So sometimes, or most of the time, I don't usually bother with knee pads, but the option's there if I need to. If I'm playing in buildings or whatever with lots of concrete floors, then yeah, I'll sometimes put the knee pads in. Boots. Now, if you've been following my channel or my Instagram for some time, you'll know that I've been using these. These are Vivobarefoots, the ESC Jungle barefoot boots. Really enjoying using these at the moment. There is a review on this channel if you want to go over and have a look at that after this one. Also on my feet, inside those boots, I've been using these socks usually. These are Danish endurance socks. Also, wet days, if I'm going to go a bit of weight, do a bit of wading. Not too deep though, because that's how deep you can go without them filling up like water balloons, as you may have seen in one of my recent videos. Very, very thick pair, so you need a good bit of space left over in your boot, but they do keep your feet warm and dry. especially in the winter time when the grass is wet. Even if you've got waterproof boots, sometimes your boots get wet inside, your socks get wet. With these, it takes away that problem. Really good quality Sealskinz are. I've been using these for years now. Now I told you we were going to go into details, didn't I? So this is the underwear that I've been using. These, right, told you, you asked for it. These are Under Armour, like they're kind of like a base layer, sports base layer, and they keep everything where it needs to be all day long. No sticking to your leg or whatever, no jiggling about. Brilliant, brilliant pair of underwear. I wear these every single game that I play. Good underwear for airsoft is so underrated. Let's start talking about chest rigs then. I've got kind of two main chest rigs that I use, and one that I'm now starting to use a bit more. And I've also got a belt rig that I use now and again. So let's try and attach this mic to me. So my main sniper chest rig is this one. This is an Arktis British Army, ex-British Army chest rig. And once this chest rig is adjusted to your size, it's very, very comfortable, very minimalist. It's not the coolest because breathability is not that great and you've got something covering your whole chest area with not much breathability, but it's not too bad. It's got pockets on it to store all my stuff for a day's airsoft. I can put BBs in here, mags, pistol mags, phone if need be. In this patch just here, we've got the Warrior Assault Systems right-handed universal holster. These things are fantastic. They've been about for a few years now. You can fit most pistols in them, but it's attached inside the pouch using zip ties, and in that my pistol sits nicely. I've got a hole in the bottom of that pouch so the suppressor fits in, and if I need to this one's set up for my AAP, so got some AAP mags. So when they're in the inserts and in that pouch, they're nice and covered up so they don't get any dirt in them. Nice and easy to change if you need to. These are the Novritsch Pouches and inserts, and they're zip tied in there as well. Now in that one I can fit in there some here. I can fit in there some SSG-10 mags. It's a bit like a universal sort of pouch really, so I can pretty much fit in there whatever I want. What we got here, we've got some M4 mags, you know, you fit a couple of them in there. It's also got an underarm pouch on either side as well, there where you keep your ammo and your phone in there as well. So this is another chest rig that I've been using for some time now. This is the Warrior Pathfinder. Let's get this one done up. I'm trying to phase this one out a little bit for the other one, which I'll show you in a little while. This one can carry 4 mags on the back row, and we've got 2 on the front. We've got 2 other pouches there as well. So this one I used to use mainly for my MTW. This one, as you see, M4 mags, it's got the Kydex inserts. The good thing about these Kydex inserts is they also accept other mags as well. You can squeeze other mags in there. What have we got? We've got P90 mag there. It's going to be ridiculous, but it should fit. There we go. P90 mag is in there, and it's not going to come out. And this is an MP5 mag. So that's why I love this Pathfinder, Warrior Pathfinder chest rig. Not overly comfortable though. It's not too bad. There's no padding on the straps. But the good thing about this Warrior Pathfinder is if you run a plate carrier at all, a Warrior plate carrier, these will fit on the, I can't remember what plate carrier it is now, I don't use plate carrier these days, but it also attaches to the plate carrier. Now what I'm starting to use a little bit more now is this one. This is a Novritsch B2 Modular chest rig, is it? Something like that. This one is extremely comfortable and it's been well thought through. I have got a review on this one on this channel as well, should you wish to check that out as well. But this one is very, very nice in the warmer weather, because it does let your skin and your body breathe a lot better, because it's got all this padding underneath just there. It's interchangeable for loads of different types of mags. But I'm a bit disappointed, and I say that on the video, on the review video, it doesn't really easily fit the SSG-10 mags in it very well, which I really like it to, because I really like to use this for the SSG-10. So you might be thinking, where do I holster my pistols when I'm using one of these chest rigs? Well, I don't tend to use these chest rigs with any weapon that I have an MED with. So I don't like to run a sidearm unless I really have to, like with a sniper rifle where I have an MED. So with my Wolverine MTW, with the MP5, etc., I won't carry a pistol with them because why? They're reliable, they work. People say, oh, what about backup? What about if you run out of ammo? I never have a problem. On the rare occasion that I do, I will perhaps run it on my belt. This is the belt setup that I sometimes use. This is the Crye, I think it's the Crye MRB, I believe. Now this belt goes on your trousers or on your pants if you're American, on your underwear if you're American. And then it's got Velcro. This is the loop and this is the hook. So then it sits on your waist. When you've got this belt on, it sits on your waist. And it stays put. It won't fall down because it's on the hook and loop system. So very good if you're running, you want to run lightweight, but you've got some heavy mags in there, some BBs, your phone and stuff in there. This will not fall down, especially if you're wearing your braces. On the patch on that, it's got the Blue Force M4 elasticated pouch. It's got a dump pouch, you've just got like a utility pouch on there. There's a little bit of space in case I need to run something else on there, holster or something maybe. Well, we're getting there, we're getting there. You want the details? You've got the details. Right, so backpacks. I get asked a lot about what backpacks I use. I've been using this one quite a bit recently. 26C bottle in there, CI bottle in there. There we go, like that. Or backpacks, I've got these as well. This was one of my main backpacks that I was using. It's a bit more comfortable, this one is. But a bit bigger, might be a Helikon I think. And this one is an AliExpress jobby. It's got padded straps, but I find the straps with this cheap and nasty one from AliExpress, the straps aren't the most comfortable on this. Even though they're padded, they kind of sit funny. But this one is the most comfortable. I think this one's the most lightweight and versatile. This one's alright. Right, so let's go. Ghillie top end. Let's start off with this one. This is my Mim&Tech suit. I've got a few videos about this suit on this channel somewhere. This is reversible. This is like the winter spring edition, this one is. It's been crafted, normally it's a 2D suit, but it's been crafted with some halo screens, some nano screens, some raffia on both sides. So this is the green side for like springtime, and you've got your winter side as well there. Totally reversible. This comes in a suit, you get your trousers and you get boot covers and a hat and whatever, loads of stuff you get with it. But I only use this jacket really. It comes with a massive hood. These things aren't designed with airsofters in mind. They're designed with real steel, soldiers, whatever in mind. And it comes with a massive hood. It kind of really breaks up your silhouette, goes over your rifle, etc. No good for me filming airsoft, so chop that massive hood off. I have put some pop rivets on there just in case I want to reattach the hood for any reason at all, but I haven't found myself wanting to just yet. So let's see it on the green side. And with that backpack on, it creates a bit of hump on my back, which is good because it sort of deforms my shape as a human a little bit. I don't use a zip either because I like to have an open front, even though this Mim&Tech does hitch up and hook up so you have access to your front. I just don't feel that you have enough access to your front higher up. So I don't like to use it zipped. I have it on toppers. Can't see what I'm doing. So I have it done up at the top. And sometimes it's got a little couple of hooks just at the bottom there. And I'll have it maybe hooked up at the bottom sometimes as well. And that's the Mim&Tech, that's the green side of the Mim&Tech. As you can see that backpack causes a bit of a hump on my back, sort of taking away that shape just a little bit. So the other side is as quick and easy to use. It's just a matter of turning the arms inside out and doing the same thing. So yeah, there's the brown side for late winter use. The ghillie hood that I'm using more at the moment, this time of year with the darker greens around, is this. This is my Viper hood, my crafted Viper hood with halo screen and raffia. It's been painted a little bit as well to take the edge off the colour, because it comes sort of like in a multicam colour. You can pick these up on Amazon as well, and just take a bit of crafting to get them nice to suit your field that you're playing at. It goes down your back a little bit as well, like that. The arms aren't especially long on it, they go down to about 3/4 of the way down your arm. The gloves, let's put my gloves on now. These are Mechanix Mpact gloves. And I've been using Mpacts for, well, probably since I started Airsoft, nearly, I think. I go for a pair of probably every couple of years. Now, these elastic bits I was talking about on my top go over my thumb, like that. So when I stretch my arms out, the sleeves don't go down my arm. So you can see, if I don't have these on, let's grab a rifle. So you can see my arm there, because I'm just stretching my arm out and my skin is being exposed there. But with this piece of elastic just attached, you can see it's attached like that. Just wrap it over my thumb. You can see when I now stretch my arm, it doesn't expose my skin as much. So that is pretty much the loadout that I've been using, a mixture of those things in 2024. Oh wait, hang on, you want to see what's going on with my head, don't you? Trouble is, me showing you my head setup, I'm going to have to remove my mask, aren't I? Oh well, here we go. Let's do this. Boonie's a Helikon-Tex Boonie, and it's got a cover over it. So the cover is a piece of Mim&Tech cloth that's been cut to size, also reversible as well, so I can flip it over in the winter time. So there's the Boonie underneath, and we've got a pouch on the back there to put my power banks in, to power my GoPro at the front there. Now with this Boonie, I have cut off the front, the rim that goes around the front. The back is still there, you can just about see it. Might be able to see it better from the inside. I've cut off the rim, because the rim, and like a baseball cap, etc., the front of a Boonie creates a shadow over your face. Okay, so the goggles. The goggles are ESS Advanced V12s with Heroshark mesh in them. People don't like mesh, especially Americans who hate mesh. I've been using mesh for now, nearly since I started playing Airsoft. 15 years now. Never had a problem. So this Heroshark mesh is like a flat mesh. When the BB hits it, it tends to bounce off. With the mesh, which is interwoven, which you can also get for Airsoft, which you use for face protection, etc. When the BB hits that, it shatters. But with this Heroshark mesh, when the BB hits it, it tends to bounce off whatsoever. So these are crafted as well. Bit of material on there with some halo screen, etc. Raffia just added over the top. ESS Advanced V12s. These used to be used by British Army, the ESS Advances did. Stopped using them now though, and they're getting harder and harder to find. I tend to buy them up when I see them for sale, because they don't last forever. I usually get through a pair of these in a couple of years. My lower face protection. Are you scared yet? This is my lower face protection. This is a Lonestar tactical lower face protection. You've got your mesh in there, slightly lightly crafted as well, with a bit of halo screen, nano screen, raffia, etc. And I find these ones are very comfortable. I've used other ones, but I seem to come back to these ones because I find these ones are the most comfortable when you're wearing them all day. And there you go, everybody. That was my Airsoft loadout for 2024-ish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.